What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Breaking news. Breaking news. The Dolphins have just traded All-Pro cornerback Jalen Ramsey to the Pittsburgh Steelers per Adam Schefter about 10 minutes ago. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation, salute to the Unfiltered fam, salute to the Mod Squad, salute to the Goons. Run the likes up. Run the likes up, keep the likes at 50%. Last but not least, tip your bartender. What's goody, man? What's goody? I'm just doing me. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Y'all know the drill. And then it comes across the wire that Jalen Ramsey is no longer a Dolphin and he is going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here's the terms. Jalen Ramsey, by this trade, he gets a $1.5 million raise, and that will bring the total amount for his salary for this year at $26.6 million. And the Steelers are making moves that they think are going to benefit their team. And I'm just here to absolutely tell everybody once again that as a member of Raider Nation, Unfiltered Nation, any other faction of Raider Nation, that I got it right again. I told you guys Jalen Ramsey was not coming to the Raiders. I told you Jalen Ramsey was using the Raiders as leverage. And I kept trying to tell you guys, but you know what, man? Desperate people do desperate things. Desperate time, desperate measures. You guys wanted this guy so bad, and he played the game again and got a raise. And he's not that great of a player anymore. The Pittsburgh Steelers, I'm looking at them and I'm seeing what they're doing, not trying to do, what they're doing by bringing in Aaron Rodgers, by bringing in Jaden Daniels, by bringing Jalen Ramsey, bringing in trading for DK Metcalf. The Pittsburgh Steelers have a very good team that they're putting together in 2019. If this was 2019, 2018, 2017, I would be like, damn, the Steelers are acting a fool. They got Aaron Rodgers, they got Jaden Daniels, they got DK Metcalf. But 2019 was 6 years ago. They're trading for dudes, in my opinion, or getting guys or acquiring guys, if it's Aaron Rodgers, that are 6 years too late. Okay, maybe DK Metcalf is somebody who's still a player that's formidable in this NFL. Let's get these likes up. But man, I keep saying Jaden Daniels, Jalen Ramsey. There's so many Jalen's now, dog. Jalen Hurts, Jalen Ramsey, Jalen Rose. There's too many Jalen's, bro. Jalen Smith, or is it Jaden? There's just too many Jalen's, Jadens. It's overused, bro. Okay, if you have a son, do not name him Jalen, Jaden. It's played. Okay, come up with something else. It's just too many of them now. All right, it's not unique anymore. Anyway, as I was saying. Now, if you already have a son by then you're good. But if you have one that's coming up, don't. Your girl want to name him, say no, call him something else. That being said, it's crazy as hell, dog, that fans of my team, this is not a Raider channel, but you get Raider content because I'm a 3-time Super Bowl champion with the team. So I'm gonna talk about it. I'm always gonna refer to me because that's what I do. But I'm also talking to my Pittsburgh Steeler members of the Unfiltered fam. If you like any team, you're welcome over here as long as you have intelligence, as long as you have a good take and you can come over here and you can articulate your stuff without being an asshole, you could be here. But as soon as you start trying to act like it's about you, that's when we'll scrape your face across the freeway. And that's what I'm saying. It's the nicest way I could say it. And it's not very nice. But with that being said, man, I keep trying to tell you guys, man, being a Raider is a certain thing you have to You have to understand, you can't just be a Raider, bro. You can't just, yeah, you could come to the team, you could sign with the team, you could trade with the team, but you have to have a certain type of makeup to be successful. And Jalen Ramsey don't have that makeup, though. Jalen Ramsey wants more money. He playing for the bag, which is fine. Playing for the bag is fine as long as you play for 31 other teams, bro. This dude complains everywhere he goes, he has a problem, dog. Everywhere Jalen Ramsey goes, he has a problem. Do not forget that he was on the Super Bowl winning Los Angeles Rams team that won the Super Bowl over Joe Burrow and everybody right here in LA at SoFi, which is about 3 or 4 miles up the road. He had a problem with that, dog. You win a whole championship and you got a problem. Everywhere this cat goes, he has a problem. He goes to Miami, he has a problem. He's Jacksonville, I can understand, but come on, dog. Everywhere this man goes, he has a damn problem. Okay, he's gonna have a problem at Pittsburgh. All right, he's gonna definitely have a problem in Pittsburgh. And the reason why I'm saying that, man, is because he's got Omar Epps up there, dog, and Omar Epps ain't gonna be playing with him, dog. Mike Tomlin's not going to be playing with him, dog. Mike Tomlin is not these little Rudy Poop guys that you get to run into the ground. Sean McVay had just became a Super Bowl champion. When you got with him, he was not a Super Bowl champion yet. When he became a Super Bowl champion, you ran into a problem with him, okay? Because at that point, he had the cachet to tell you what to do, all right? You had a problem with it. You go down there, you deal with Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel down there in Miami. I like Mike McDaniel. I don't want him to be my coach. Let's get that understood. Every time I say I like a certain coach, that does not mean I want him to coach my team. Okay? It's like anything else, bro. You might really like Pam, but do you want Pam to be your girl? Nah, I like Pam as a friend. Pam is cool, but I can't date Pam. Pam ain't fine enough to be with me. But Pam is hella cool. She a cool person. And that's what I mean. So when I give people say I like them, that just means I like them from over there, dog. I mean, I like you over there. When you come over here, dog, it's a whole different thing. So I like Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel is a good young coach. He doesn't have the pieces. The people that he put in place there, he has a bunch of prima donnas. He has a bunch of dudes on the squad. Tua Tagovailoa, Tua turned the ball over, can't stay healthy. Tyreek Hill, another guy who just wants to get a bag, bro. He already got his rings already, so you can't entice him with a ring. You can't entice Tyreek Hill to play for you when he already has a ring already. He has 2 rings already. You can't entice him with rings. He's chasing a bag now. Okay, that's the only reason why he's there. He's having a problem. Okay, now you had Jaden. It's all the same to me. Jalen Ramsey. Now he's going to Pittsburgh. And you know what, dude? The Pittsburgh Steelers fans ain't gonna put up with Jalen Ramsey's bullshit. I'm telling you that now. They're not gonna put up with his bullshit. Not gonna put up with his play when he wants to play shit. He's gonna go over there, he's gonna say all the right shit. He's gonna act like he's ready to play. But then when he starts getting torched up there in that AFC North, when he starts getting his doors blown off, because you have to understand, who are you playing against? I don't care who you are, dog. You might really be Michael Jordan on the damn 7 foot elementary courts at your son's elementary school, but that ain't no 10-foot goal, bro. You're out there dunking on kids, man. Get out there, man, and go and play. Even the and one, you're gonna get smoked. So, like I said before, Jalen Ramsey, when he gets in, he starts lining up, and he's got to line up against Jamar Chase in that division. We're gonna see exactly what I've been saying. That dude's going to get absolutely torched out there, dog. Jalen Ramsey's going to get torched. He was getting torched in the AFC East. He was getting torched. He's about to get his ass cooked over there in that AFC North, bro. There's going to be barbecue chicken over there, dog. They're going to torch the shit out of him. And you know what I'm going to be doing? Laughing. I'm going to be laughing the entire time because you gave that guy $1 million raise. Just imagine you, don't matter how much money you got, $1 million is still $1 million. You can always use an extra million, period. Got that million, got out of an area where he wasn't getting nothing done. He got bought up, traded over here. And you know what, bro? I'm so glad he's not with my team, dog. I don't need none of these cats. I didn't want DK Metcalf. I didn't want Aaron Rodgers. I didn't want none of these dudes. I have enough problems, okay? I'm not trying to acquire problems and stack problems up like pancakes, okay? But a lot of these channels and all these people, like I said before, man, you guys, it's on y'all. You guys are are the people who patronize these channels. You guys are the ones that give them views. You guys are the ones that sub. You guys are the ones that are members. And I'm not telling you what to do. But what you're never going to be able to do is come over here and tell me I don't get it right. I get it right more than anybody, dog. And what thanks do I get for it? I don't get a whole lot of thanks for it, but I get to look myself in the mirror and know that I didn't fall for it. And that's the main thing. Okay. I walked into the room. I saw a bunch of oil in there, a bunch of Diddy oil in there. I saw a bunch of dudes and I didn't see no females. I just said, hey man, I'll be back. Turned around and walked out. Don't get mad at me, dog, that I'm smart enough to leave. Okay? That's my thing. I'm not walking around soaring the wrong places like a lot of y'all. I left. So it didn't look right to me. I ain't see not one woman in here. I see 30 dudes. I got to go. And that's just what it is, because that's not what I do. That's not how I roll. Now, if that's how you roll, so be it. So I'm just using that as a metaphor to show you, man, I don't get it wrong, dog, over here. And you know what? I already told you, man, Jalen Ramsey was never interested in being a Raider. You bought that shit. We went over it. Go back here about 2 months ago, maybe 2.5 months ago, when we did a whole live Jalen Ramsey coming to the Raiders. I always foreshadow everything I do over here. I always foreshadow it. I always am ahead of the curve, bro. I knew that this was going to happen. I said, let me go ahead and address it. Shaq, what do you think about Jalen Ramsey, man? He said that he wanted to be a Raider. And I went over that whole scenario. It's in that video about 2 months ago. Right here on this channel. I don't have to create nothing. I don't have to put no new videos up. I spoke on this a couple months ago when I told you, one, Jalen Ramsey is using the Raiders as leverage. Number two, when we had the opportunity to trade for Jalen Ramsey, we offered more money to him for him to sign with us, and he signed with the Rams. And then after the fact, when his shit went sour, then he talked about how he always wanted to be a Raider. Nah, he played the game. He bullshitted. Okay, he wanted more money. All right. I mean, not more money. He wanted to go to the team he wanted to go to at that time. He wanted to go to the Rams. We offered more money for him to come and be a Raider when he was actually one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. When you had him, Joe Hayden, a bunch of these young dudes that were out here balling. All right. We definitely offered enough money. I think it was Gruden and Mayock. I think it was Mayock that offered him that money, if I ain't mistaken. Okay. And we offered more money than anybody, but he decided to come over here and be with Sean McVay and sign over here. I mean, it was smart at the time because, he got a Super Bowl championship that year. But, Jamar Chase was cooking his ass in the Super Bowl. Did y'all forget? I don't know what the Steelers were thinking. All you got to do is go back to that Super Bowl and see Jamar Chase cooking the shit out of him. As a matter of fact, that last drive that Joe Burrow had, the little 2-minute drill, they almost beat the Rams. Jalen Ramsey got torched before that play. Okay, got torched by Jamar Chase, and it took Aaron Donald to sack Joe Burrow and run the clock out. That's the reason why they won the Super Bowl. They was getting ready to lose that shit. Okay, and Aaron Donald said, nah, I'm going to go ahead and be the Incredible Hulk and go ahead and just run through this whole line and sack the shit out of him, which is what he did when the clock ran out. So be prepared, Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Be prepared to see Jalen Ramsey get his doors absolutely knocked off because he can't. He don't got it no more, bro. He don't got it no more. Okay, and I'm just glad he's not on my team. All right, straight up. All right, so that's what it is, you guys, man. Like I said, man, I'm in here chilling, getting things together, putting down some work. Thought I'd come in here and holler at you guys real quick about it. Let me read you guys' comments. But that's what it is, bro. It's what it is, man. I don't care where he moves to. I don't care what position he would move to. That dude has never, ever wanted to come over here. It was all something that sounded good. It sounded good until you had to do what's necessary to make it pop, man. Just somebody over here capping, bro. Somebody over here bragging, running his mouth, talking about he's going to, hey, man, I'm about to go over this weekend, man. I'm going to go get this Hellcat, man, at the end. Come back on a Monday morning, man. His ass is still getting off the bus. What happened? Oh, man, I didn't get around to it. Man, just stop capping, dog. Yeah, you on the bus still. I don't want to hear that, dog. Don't believe the hype. All right? Okay, let's see what's going on. Matthew Kano in the building. What's going down? Big B, okay? Brother Tito, what's going on, Brother Tito? Justin Sizzle, okay, hey, what's going in? All right, man, it's going down. I see you, man. Okay, all right, chilling in the backyard, man. It's good to have a backyard, bro. Okay, what's popping out here in Los Angeles? Ain't nothing much, man. I got to go to the airport, man. Go pick my shorty up, man. Go pick my shorty up about 11. Go pick my shorty up, man. Go get her. Grab my son. Go get some. Go to the taqueria, bro. I gotta go to the taqueria. That's where I'm headed. So that's what I got going on, dog. I gotta go to the airport. Okay. Um, Brother Tito, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the goons in the chat. Let's get these likes up. Yeah, man, we got to do a lot better job of the support around here. We understand, man, everybody in the world ain't on here, dog, but we ain't no small ass channel, dog. We ain't a small channel anymore, man. We creeping on 14,000 subscribers. We over 13,000 now, man. We gotta do a lot better, dog. Just a lot of laziness going on. I mean, we have enough people. Just got to do a little bit better job. Okay. Justice Sizzle said, what happened to all the Raider fans that wanted Jalen Ramsey? Now for sure they're in shambles. Oh, yeah, man. They was, like I said before, I mean, they're used to being disappointed. I mean, we all are. Let's just keep it a buck. And we're all used to being disappointed when it comes to this team. But some of us, man, we don't put ourselves out there to embarrass ourselves to be fans. Like I always try to tell you guys, man, I'm a Raider fan, not a Raider fool. Never have been a Raider fool. I'm a Raider fan, which means I don't put my integrity and my self-esteem into the Raiders. Like, I'm Matthew Shack. That's me. Okay? I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area. I grew up in that stadium in Oakland. I'm a three-ringer. I just tell myself that, dog. Like, the team, what they do is not a reflection of me, bro. I'm a reflection of me. Okay? So, these guys, they put all their egos and their whole shit into a decision that's not out of their control. And then when it doesn't happen, they just don't report it. They just don't speak on it. They just act like they never said the shit. And that's why. That's what it is. Okay? And that's how they live their life in the nation. And how I live my life in the nation is exactly how I told you, bro. I know Raiders. I know who's going to be a Raider. I know what is a Raider. I know how the movements and the actions and the attitude and all of that shit. It's on you, okay? I mean, it's on some of these people. It needs to be in you. I know if Raiders is in you, then it's in you, dog. You don't have to never guess. You can look at the screen. Anybody that's jumping on the screen has it. It's very simple, bro. It doesn't take a mad scientist. You just look at the TV and you see who's jumping off that piece. Who's jumping off? When you seen Max when he came into the league, not now. I mean, it's too easy now. Did you see Max when he was still in Oakland coming together? Did he look like he was jumping off that screen? He looked like he was jumping off that screen. Play after play after play after play. That's how you know it's in you, dog. That's how you know. Did you see Brock Bowers last year, bro? Who came from a whole 49er family when his dad was sitting in that damn big ass chair like this. And when they said Raiders and he was sitting there looking like he mad as hell. I saw Brock Bowers jumping off the screen. I saw Jacoby Myers jumping off the screen, dog. Okay? I mean, I seen certain players jumping off the screen. You see players jumping off the screen, they got it. If you have to hope that they're getting it together, Tyree Wilson, Alex Leatherwood, those people, all y'all hoping, oh, shit, give them some time. If you telling me in year 3, give them some time, they don't got it. I'm sorry, they don't got it, dog. They don't. Doesn't mean they can't acquire it, but how much time does it take? Been here 3 years, bro. Okay? 17 times 3 is what? I mean, come on, bro. You don't got it. You don't have it. It's okay. It's all right, man. Everybody ain't meant to be the manager. Everybody ain't meant to be on the register. Some of y'all still need to be on fries, and that's what it is. Okay? All right, straight up, man. Brother Cino, it's awesome being retired. Hey, man, it's beautiful, bro. It's a beautiful thing, dog. Okay? The money's never retired, though, because the money always got to make. All right, man, what's going on? Jalen Ramsey went to Sarah's team. Yeah, man, I should have hit Sarah up, man. I'll probably give her a call. She ain't happy about it. Queen Steeler fan isn't happy about it. My sister Beverly is not happy about it either. Got a lot of Steeler love. They're not jumping through the window over this. They're saying, what are we doing? That's what they're saying. Steelers, the steel curtain is like, what is that? They weren't happy with Aaron Rodgers. Y'all would have been, but it's like I said, man, I don't know what they're doing, dog, but whatever they're doing, I'm glad it ain't us. Smitty said, glad the Raiders snooze again. Oh, the Raiders snooze again. Shit, the Raiders was smart for that one. That was dumb to do that. Okay, there's a difference between snoozing in your bed and snoozing on a freeway. Okay, that's you getting your covers, going to the fastest freeway in your city, man, and just putting a pillow down and laying out there, bro. That's just dumb. Okay, Nah, Jalen Ramsey's nobody that we need to be talking about. We slept on. There was nothing to be slept on. This dude is exactly who he has been for years. When have you seen this dude do anything? You haven't seen him do anything. He was in the AFC, did nothing. He was in the NFC one season, did something, won a Super Bowl, hadn't done shit. Been with Miami the last couple of seasons, you ain't even heard that man's name. Okay? You only want him because of reputation. You don't want him because of his statistics. All right? I guarantee that. All right. Maurice, what's going on, Reese? Good brother Matthew. Salute for the Raider fans from the soil. One more month. I'm headed to Raider. I was to see against the Winers. Oh man, that's dope, man. That's dope, man. Have a good time out there, bro. I'm looking forward to being in Vegas, man. But I'm gonna definitely turn up November. Was it November 17th or 19th? I think it's November 19th, 17th, something like that. I think it's 17th. Monday Night Football, man. Dallas Cowboys and the Raiders in the Death Star. All right, that's I'm gonna be there acting a fool. That's guaranteed, bro. I'm gonna be there at least 4 or 5 days. So if you can make it out there, so be it. But Tito picked up Otis from USB yesterday, getting ready to leave vacation for a month. All right, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Have a good time, man. All right, man. We definitely don't need Jalen Ramsey. I'm glad he didn't come. We would have had to trade for him. He wasn't no free agent. That's what a lot of these people don't understand. They think that every player that could be acquired is going to come via free agency. Or no, dog, this dude had to be traded. You had to trade assets for him. I'm not trading no assets for no Jalen Ramsey, bro. You crazy as hell. Pete Carroll knew that wasn't going to work. If Pete didn't want him, he didn't want him. What's the problem? Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. Justin Saab, Jalen Ramsey used us for leverage before, and you were right again. Not about him not wanting silver and black, and I agree that he wouldn't. I could just tell you what it is, and you can either believe it or not. But at the end of the day, there's a whole lot of people swinging at the air right now. Damn Shaq, man, he gets on my nerves. All he cares about is being right. Hey, man, it's better than being wrong, bro. Okay. All right, straight up, Big B. Would you put the Seals in the top 5 AFC teams? No. No, I wouldn't put him in the top 5 AFC team. Not at all. Not at all. I wouldn't put him in the top 5. I wouldn't. Okay. Reese Ross. Chris Leonard. Chris Leonard's up there in Pennsylvania. I'm so glad we avoided another washed-up DB. Learned on from signing Shaq's boy Marcus Peters. Come on, man. You know right now, CL. See, CL, man, CL always wants to try to act like I wanted Marcus Peters. He was the one that was trying to convince me. Come on, dog. Whiffed on that Marcus Peters shit. Jalen Ramsey is just another business decision maker, bro. It ain't no different, man. You guys always falling for the hype beast. Man, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Sometimes the girl with the little librarian glasses is tighter than the one that you running around trying to chase. She just ain't letting you know what it is. I used to always find little diamonds in the rough, dog. You know what I'm saying? Time to take her out. Damn, who's that? Oh, man, come on, man. You already know that. Come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's little Janie. Janie. No, not Janie that works at. Yeah, dog. Oh, man. Yeah, because you can't see the vision, bro. Like something, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, a little diamond in the roughs, man. Those are the ones, bro, they don't got no mileage on them. You ain't got to worry about sporting them, and you got 4 other dudes that done clap, all that kind of shit, man. I was very cognizant of that. I'm not walking around with you and you got 4 dudes in 4 corners, that dude, and that dude, and then I walk in. You crazy as hell, dog. That wasn't gonna happen. Okay, so that's what it is, man. Jalen Ramsey just another high profile business decision maker, and it worked. He got a million, what, a million five raise. He got more money to go over there and not do shit. Get torched. Okay, straight up, man. Get an old school beat down. You already know what it is, man. Swag. Chris Leonard, man, 26.6 million for 1 year. Yeah, these guys, we sleeping, man. We sleeping with a bag. Man, ain't no way in hell, man. Jalen Ramsey comes over, takes 26 million from us for 1 year, and he's getting torched by everybody, bro. Nah, man, I'm kind of cool. All right. Shady business, bright and early. Hey, man, when the news pops, it pops, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here chilling. All right. Just saw Miami's a team that's coming up, so what's the problem? I think they made a good decision. Get rid of some dead weight. Get rid of somebody who's just there to soak up the cap. Get his ass out of here, dog. Good. Let somebody else play. Now, I don't know what's going on with Xavier Howard. I know he had a whole bunch of baby mama problems. So that's another dude that everybody was telling me about that we did a live on. Man, you don't need no Jay. We don't need none of these dudes, man. Believe in the dudes that Pete bringing in. Pete didn't bring none of these dudes in. We're trying to build Legion of Boom 2.0. When none of these dudes is fitting the criteria of Legion of Boom 2.0. They can't be on our team. All right, take it to the next level. All right, man. Yeah, it's got business to handle. Go get that paper. All right, man. Yes, sir. He might need to move to safety. He can move to safety all day. He ain't gonna be. He ain't gonna do shit. He ain't 26. If at 26.6 million with his pedigree, I need for him to cover somebody. Okay. All right, man. So we have enough issues. We don't need no eye guys. I agree. Steelers trading for John Two Smith from Miami as well. I mean, that's not bad. Okay. It's big and slow. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, he got a target. He's trying to get Aaron Rodgers targets. Okay. John Awad in the house. Awad, man. Hey, Shaq, you the best. Dueling on family name and advice, man. On a Monday morning, they wait to hear more other things. Keep it. Hey, man, I'm just saying, dog. I mean, you don't want to start your kid off in a bad light, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm just trying to say it, man. Sometimes you really gotta think about it, man. Think about what you naming these kids, bro. Like, it might be cute right now, to name them that, but yeah, it's not really gonna work, though. Okay, it's not really gonna work. All right, Miami won this trade. I agree. I don't know if we mentioned it, but I get when Hunter and third Renfro smoked Jalen Ramsey in practice. You could say it's just practice, but it was competitive. Oh yeah, Jalen Ramsey had a whole cow, bro. When it was reported when we did the dual training camps with was it John Gruden? Yeah, it was John Gruden and Sean McVay when we had the dual practices, and they did the one-on-one drill, and Hunter Renfro absolutely broke this fool's ankles, broke Jalen Ramsey's ankles, and then he started crying, talking, "Oh man, it was about a tie. It was no about no damn tie." Everybody reported that you got straight smoked, okay, and he had a whole cow about it. All right, they tried to go at Hunter Renfro. You know, Hunter Renfro's the most humblest football player ever. He didn't never say anything about it. Everyone else was reporting it. If I did something in front of everybody, if I dotted your I and everybody saw it, can't get mad at me for everybody walking around talking about it. I was the one that gave you the beat down. You had to live with it. Simple as that. Okay, what's going on, man? What's happening? All right, Booty Bizzle. Yeah, man, they changed Facebook. Excuse me. YouTube made you guys change your names. I don't know why they did that, so I can't recognize some of you guys from site yet because they've changed it. Now it's got the @ and your URL number. So I can't really, look in and say, oh, it's this person. So you have to let me know. You might have to let me know until I familiarize myself with your @ signs. They just did that. I don't know why they did that, man, but obviously they're trying to do something. Okay. All right. Okay. Straight up, man. Yeah, he got burnt by Hunter. Yes, he did. Booty Bang, what's going on? Yeah, it's crazy. I see it. Justice Saw is definitely not a Pete Carroll move picking up Jalen Ramsey. Nah. Jalen's a journeyman. Yeah, he's a journeyman. As long as he journeys his west ass anywhere, he doesn't come next to us. Aaron Rodgers fleeced the Steelers. As long as he ain't fleecing the Raiders. Okay, Maurice Ross, damn, can't wait for that game against the Cowgirls. We beat them before. We beat them again. Yeah, man, we beat them on Thanksgiving, man. They keep trying to act like they didn't lose to us, man. They lost last time we played. We beat them in Thanksgiving, man. Daniel Carlson, 56-yard field goal, man. Ka-clump. Come on, dog. Yeah. Chapins, they traded him for Minka Fitzpatrick. They tripping. Hey, man. Hey, like I said before, man, they can do whatever they want to do as long as it isn't this way. Marcus Peters didn't try at all. Jalen Ramsey could possibly did the same. Like I said, man, I didn't want Jalen Ramsey. I didn't want Marcus Peters. I mean, I know who I want and who I don't. I do. I'd be like, nah, that ain't going to work. Okay? I mean, who have you heard me talk bad about as of late as far as trades? I haven't talked bad about anybody. Okay. All right, man. Shady business. Said my top 10 favorite Steeler players. Oh man, shit. Well, my number one is Mean Joe Green, because I met Mean Joe Green last year at the airport. Y'all saw that story, saw the pictures of me and Joe Green. Me, Joe Green was cool as hell. I told Miles Raider, he said, "Don't make me hit you in the head." It was funny as hell, bro, talking to him, dog. I recognized him and I was very discreet about it. So he's number one. He's number one. My second favorite Raider of all time is Donnie Shell. Donnie Shell's number two. Number three, who can I say? I mean, I got so much animosity towards the Steelers, it's not easy. Let's see, who's number three? See, I got to think, bro. Damn, it's hard. That's very hard for me to do, bro. Me, Joe Green, because of course I met him. Donnie Shell was always my favorite Steeler because he played like a Raider. He could have been a Raider very easily. Safety for them. Uh, man, it's hard, bro. It's me giving props to somebody I want to give props to. Um, this see when you really see this is very good, Booty Bang, because this really shows. Like I always told you guys, the Chiefs aren't our biggest op. The Steelers are our biggest op. The Steelers stopped us from winning 4 Super Bowls. We lost 4 AFC Championship games to the Steelers. That's my number one op, not the charge, Patriots and all that other shit. So I'm just gonna say people I respect because I can't say favorite because it's too hard. It's very hard for me. Okay, I either had a personal interaction with one with Joe Green, and Donnie Shell was a guy who I thought should have been a Raider, and then it starts getting hard. So I'll just name players. Jack Lambert doesn't mean they're my favorites. I'm just gonna name I have respect for Jack Lambert, John Stallworth, uh, uh, even though I can disrespect him. Lynn Swan because of what happened with with us with him. Shit, Franco Harris, Terry Bradshaw, Mike Webster, Jack Ham. Let's see who else I can name. I'm gonna name all old school dudes. I like Jerome Bettis. Jerome Bettis. Bus gets love from me. Hines Ward gets love from me because he's somebody I feel could have played for me. Somebody else that I'm missing. Rocky Blyer. It's hard, bro. I don't got no love for the Steelers. Mel Blunt, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Maurice. Mel Blunt for sure. Mel Blunt, yes, yes. Mel Blunt. Mel Blunt, my Mel Blunt should have been okay. I put Mel Blunt on my top. I put Mel Blunt up there. That's somebody who I have to put up there. Okay, Mean Joe Green, Donnie Shell, Mel Blunt. I put Mel Blunt on there without question. Thank you for that, Maurice, because I'm glad you mentioned that. That's somebody who I could say favorite. Then it starts getting back to I think I did pretty good, dog. Yeah, Mel Blunt. Mel Blunt. Okay. Then Swan called the police on us. Oh, yeah, he wrote a police report, dog. Yeah, man. Without question. Yeah, man. Sure did. Yep. Yep. But Lynn Swan's from the soil, though. Lynn Swan's from the Bay. Lynn Swan's from San Mateo. Lynn Swan went to Sarah High School. San Mateo, he's from the soil. You know who else went to Sarah High School? Barry Bonds. You know who else went to Sarah High School? Tom Brady. And Lynn Swan went to USC. Fight on. Okay? So I have to give him respect for that, but he definitely called the police on George Atkinson. He tried to file a police report because George Atkinson was hitting him in his head. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dog. Cleaned this clock, knocked him out, bro. They had to carry him off the field. He went and filed a police report against the Raiders. And then George Atkinson filed a lawsuit for slander and libel, and they went to court in Oakland. Al Davis had to testify. I mean, all this stuff is real, dog. I mean, from a football hit, bro, that was legal, all had to go to court and all of that. George Atkinson did not win his case. He did not win the case. Okay. For as far as the slander in the newspaper and all of that. But he tried to sue Lynn Swan back. Didn't work. Okay. So yeah, man, Mel Blunt without question. Okay. If you want to know who he is, go look him up. Hall of Famer. All right. So all right, man, that's pretty much it, bro. Just want to come in, man. You know, I'll be back a little bit later. But I just want to let you guys know what happened. I thought Pete Carroll was working his magic to go ahead and bring in Jalen Ramsey. I mean, come on, dog. I told you he wasn't a Raider, bro. And I was right again. Matt Sheckenfield.